who's doing the
And welcome. We are live with your boy, uh, Josh. Hello and welcome to the Looking for a Name podcast with your hosts Joshua and.
Jonathan.
In this episode, we're talking about Call of Duty's the new Modern Warfare, PS4 exclusivity for a what mode was it, Jonathan?
It is for
The
the
survival
Spec
mode.
Ops Survival
Yeah, the
mode.
Spec Ops Survival mode. And I remember they mentioned like, oh well, it's only part of it when it's a big part. We're also talking about GTA Online for beginners, uh, without mods. Oh wait, that's the wrong
On
thing.
PC.
JK.
No.
Haha, lol. We're talking about
Red Dead Redemption 2.
okay, and GTA 6.
Yep.
We're talking about PlayStation 5. Guys, it's coming out.
Yep.
And we're also talking about Blizzard in
And
China and their relationship and how that works out. And then
because that's fun.
if we have time, we're also talking about GTA Online for beginners without mods on PC for his console, Minecraft, Java, and Bitterrock. And for some reason in this script, I have why Roman should be banned. I'm dying, Johnny, help me. I don't know why I have that chat, but you know what? We're hopping into it. So first to
All
start
right.
off, we're talking about the Call of Duties long year PS4 exclusive mode. I think it should be just something to start out here. It's the problem isn't the fact that PS4 is getting it first. That's not the problem at all. The main problem is everyone else has to wait a year,
Exactly.
and Call of Duty games only have a year
They're
lifespan.
they're
That's the
literally
big
like
issue.
6 months lifetime.
Yeah, it's like once the new one's out, irrelevancy. Like that's the
Exactly.
problem. And then like
And the thing is,
even
it does
if it was a
sometimes
few
it doesn't
months,
even last a year.
exactly. Like sometimes they just drop dead on arrival. A few games that come to mind: Ghosts, Infinite
Yeah.
Warfare.
Modern War or World War Two.
I don't know. About, yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah,
That
I
one
guess so. I guess yeah, you're right. You're right.
that
But
one dropped out real quick.
Call of Duties, usually don't last that long to begin with
No.
because the games are designed. They're designed on not nowadays. They're designed on loot boxes, and that's I think how why they've been getting a lot staler. And the other problem with it. This reminds me back to where they came out. Remember where they came out with the remastered?
Yep.
Fucking Call of Duty.
Yeah, Modern
And they
Warfare.
yeah, and they inserted loot boxes, and I'm just like, guys, this wasn't in the original game. Like, I didn't play the original game, but I know it wasn't in the original game.
Exactly.
So, and it's just like, it wouldn't be that big of a deal if it was all cosmetics, but it's pay to win. You get the really OP guns and shit in there, and you need to get the fucking guns in order to be competitive. You already pay, and you can't be like, oh, well, that's how they make money, because there's a lot of other companies that do the same thing, and, well, they don't use that business practice. For example,
Yeah.
Rainbow uses that, and it uses loot boxes. I mean, alpha packs, but it's
It was
not.
loot boxes.
Well, yeah, they
Use
use loot boxes, but it's not pay to
forced.
win. It's not pay to win. It's
Not
not
forced.
forced. You don't, and that's why I don't think these people understand. Your customers will respect you a lot more if you listen to them. There's a lot of people that even told them, I remember they mentioned, and this is funny. I saw this somewhere. They mentioned, oh yeah, we're gonna do blue boxes. They were making everyone think that it's not gonna be pay to win, and then someone found out in the code that there are in fact guns in the loot boxes.
Yeah.
Which the loot box thing isn't a killer for me. I expect at this point it would be nice if they didn't have it. But the big killer thing for me is the PS4 exclusivity. And then that pisses me off, right? I just switched to PC a few months ago. And then now
Right.
I'm just getting
Now,
slapped in the face because I wanted to get this game for my first
but now,
Modern Warfare, Call of Duty, PC game. And now I'm just getting slapped in the face because I can't even play the whole game. You're paying
let's
full price for the game, and they don't even give you everything. And that's what really is the killer.
All right. Now let me ask you a question, Josh.
Let's switch to the podcast
You
stream thing.
have Oh, okay, yeah. You have here, three, two, one.
What? 3, 2, 1, what?
All right, I pulled you in.
Oh wait,
Hold on.
what'd you pull me in?
Podcast, boys.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about that.
Okay. I have a question for you,
Okay,
real
sure. Go
quick.
ahead. Go ahead.
Correct. You have a PS4 and a
Yes,
PC, correct?
of course. Yes.
Will you get Call of Duty on PS4 because
No.
of this?
No, I'm not. You know what? I really wanted to get it, and I was really super excited, but I'm not even gonna fucking get the game now.
Exactly.
Because
will you get the game?
This is pissing me off. You know, any other game, you know, I've got every game since Modern Warfare 2. Because, and even if I didn't play, I have Black Ops 4. I haven't even opened the game yet. But I still bought it. I still got it for Christmas. I still wanted it. And
but you know what?
that's for PS4, but that's nevertheless, I didn't have the computer at the time. But
and you know what?
What?
But there you go. That proves.
And that's why I'm not.
This is a bad idea.
I'm not getting it, and that's why, because I hope if I do it, other people will do it too. And even if people don't, I don't care. I'm not gonna buy a game and not get out the whole game. That's just the premise of it. You know,
this
and I remember in the article they were talking about, oh well, you know, you still gave everything else. Survival is just a portion of it. Not really.
Yeah.
If you're paying $60 for a game, now maybe, if the game itself was discounted, if the game itself was like $40 to $50, okay, sure. You don't get the whole game, you don't pay the whole price. Whatever. Still be pissed about it, but you don't pay $60 for a game. The thing is, you get more value out of the PS4 game now than you do any other game. So therefore, if your other game should be cheaper than $60. You're paying full price. That's not gonna roll. You know?
Right. And this is from I believe one of the developers.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I remember. I mean, reading a Twitter post about one.
Taylor Kozonski. He said, "Let's be honest. Ruining is an exaggeration. Survival is 1% of the game.
Exactly.
The other 99% is simultaneous day and date across all platforms. I'd rather have everyone playing 99% of the content at the same time than 100% of the content sometime later."
I disagree. Survival is like at least a quarter of it. Because let's be honest here, back in the day, I'm not sure if you remember this, but I remember back in the day, I loved playing Survival on Modern Warfare 2 with my cousins. I'd be in their house, and I remember I was like a little shit, and I loved playing Survival with them. It was the funnest shit, dude. And the fact that I can't experience that on the new Call of Duty game until they get their head out of their ass and actually put it in a year after is bullshit. And like again, like I said, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, right? If it wasn't a year after, if it was like a month, 2, even 3 months, all right, you know what? It sucks, but you get it. A year after is the whole lifespan of the game.
Okay, that's not even the whole lifespan of the game. I'm gonna make this epic transition right now, but that's not even the whole lifespan of the game. That's the whole lifespan of the PS4. The PS5 is coming out a year later in October of 2020.
Actually, they didn't give a specific date. They just a holiday 2020.
Which is from October to December.
Okay, well, it's coming out holiday. We don't have a specific date.
All right, which is basically a year later.
Do we have the specs? I was looking at the specs here. Do we have the specs for it? Is that the
I can.
Let me type PS5 specs because I don't think specs are on the thing.
Here, give me 1 minute. I'll do it. Yeah, I mean, literally...
okay. This is from Eurogamer. Let's see.
Oh, I got the same one. Okay.
Yeah. So it's gonna have. It doesn't even have the specs on here. Does it? Okay. So the CPU is gonna be an AMD chip based on the Ryzen 8. It's gonna have 8 cores, and it's gonna be a 7. What's that word? NM. The fuck's that? It's gonna have a Zen 2. The GPU is actually good. It's really impressive. It's a smidge below a 2070 actually, which is really cool. It's gonna be the best, really powerful system.
It's gonna be a
Navi GPU that supports ray tracing, and that's actually why it's taking longer to come out. By the way,
AMD chip based on Ryzen 8 cores.
I just said that. That's the first thing I said. Obviously, you're not.
As an SSD.
Well, yeah, but that's kind of given. It should have an SSD. It should be. It's a new generation system. It should at least have an SSD. The idea is gonna have a PS5. The PS5 will have 3D audio. It's gonna be dramatically different. And the storage is gonna have an SSD, PCI 4.0 connection.
All right,
and it's gonna have a 0.8 loading time. Actually, there's a few other things.
I know.
Let's talk
about this real quick.
It's gonna be
8K support.
Now listen. You gotta remember, 8K support's only if you have an 8K TV, which is very unlikely. Support. The 8K support
You're right.
Now you also gotta remember this. I was watching a video, and the guy said, it's cool and all right, but the graphics are ass.
Are there?
Yeah, when you enable 8K support, the graphics are ass, and that's only
Because-
given because it's probably gonna be a $600 system. You can't expect it to run. Not even any GPUs that are out on PCs can run 8K at 60 frames a second.
Right.
So the graphics have to be diminished. It looks like a quote unquote PS3 game. But it's really cool. You get just normal resolution at 120 frames, or you get 4K at 60. That's pretty
That's
good
huge.
for this system.
That's huge for Rainbow Six Siege if it ever
Now
comes over.
I
to
think
PS5.
now that's another thing. It's gonna support PS4 games.
Will it?
Yes, it is. It will. It didn't say this article, but it will support PS4 games. And then as regard to Rainbow, they're probably gonna have it capped at 60 just to make it fair. That's what I assume they go with that.
Yeah.
And it's also,
Well,
it's also gonna have a 4K Blu-ray player, which is pretty cool.
that's
as
that's
well.
actually like
Back to the controller. I was actually looking up something about the controller, and the controller is rumored to have an actual touch screen on the controller. It's rumored to be similar to
it
the
is
one we
confirmed,
have.
by the way.
But it's confirmed. Okay.
PS4 backwards compatibility is
Yeah,
confirmed.
I knew that. But it's rumored for the controller to have an actual touch screen, not touchpad. It's supposed to kind of look like the PS4, and we know this because their test systems. Remember the PS4 test system had the PS4 controller, kind of like what we have
Right.
now, but a little bulkier. Same things with the PS5 controller and the test system. In the test controller, it's gonna be it looks a little bulkier, but it's gonna be better. The main thing with that is the battery life. That's gonna be an issue as well. The battery life, if we do have a touchscreen, it's gonna be diminished. So hopefully not severely, but it's gonna be diminished because of the touchscreen. And
it's
also
already
apparently,
bad now.
apparently there's gonna be some fancy rumble or something with the sticks. I think so. I didn't think developers would actually be able to change your experience that way, like change the feedback on the sticks or something like that. I don't know exactly how that is. I wasn't even continuing this article because I already knew all that.
Yeah, I mean
PSVR
this
is gonna be a thing.
Yep. Which they're coming out with a new PSVR, I believe.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yep, I believe so. It's rumored, which will probably happen since it is going to be a next step.
Here's
up
a cool
for the
thing.
consoles, which will be really good for if the PSVR supports 8K, like 8K, like it has an 8K monitor or something like that, it's going to be really realistic, which would be really good. Mind you, that's all speculation on my end, but
Sorry, I forget I changed the title. Well, what number is this? Number 3?
this is gonna be number 3. Yes.
Actually, no, it's number 2 because number 3 was a flop. We fucked
Or
up
number
with-
1 was never worked.
Number 1 worked.
No, we didn't.
I mean, yeah, we didn't record it. That's what I'm talking about. But, like, this is number 3, 2, whatever. I'm making sure it's worked. Give me a second.
You know what?
What's up?
All right. This actually just clicked, and I'm surprised that people didn't put it together.
Mhm.
Now with the PSVR.
Oh, wait, actually, here we
It's
go.
gonna have here.
Okay, sorry. I'm scrolling down. And I saw the PS4,
With
the PS5 controller
with the-
specs.
With the PSVR, like PS5 is rumored to have like they don't know what it is yet. Like nobody actually knows what it is, but it's like a camera. It probably is going to be like a
Yeah,
camera.
so there's
I
actually a
guarantee
leaked
you-
thing about how it's gonna look
yeah.
like.
Well, it's a patent, and
Yeah.
I believe the that camera is going to be for the PSVR, so that way you don't have to have the whatever the other eyeball thing was before.
The PlayStation 9.
Yeah, which would be really cool, and I think
The guy I was watching the video for,
laughable.
he said it'd be like a 4K camera, which I highly doubt.
He said it was going to be
Yeah,
He
it's
said it was
not
gonna
gonna
be
be 4K. It's not gonna
I
be
don't
4K.
think I think it's going to be more like the
It's-
PlayStation Eye.
Yeah,
that-
it's probably gonna be like 1080p. I
Yeah.
can't see it going any higher. It's
and he was
you're
talking
limited
about
on
he
the-
was
on the
talking about
size
for
and
streaming or something like that. And I don't think
it's really weird because it has
they would have thought about that.
yeah, it'll have to pivot or something because it's really weird to have a camera on your system because it's all
Right. That's why I
stationary.
think. That's why if it was for the PSVR, it would be perfect. It would, I
Hmm.
mean, it when even if it didn't rotate at all, it would still work.
Exactly.
Which would be much better.
Well, we'll see when it comes out. So
Yep.
actually, this is the controller spec. So that's gonna have adapted triggers, improved haptic feedback, a USB-C Type C, and it's gonna be apparently heavier than DualShock 4, and the appearance has yet to come. But it's also rumored to have a touchscreen.
I
Apparently.
don't mind it being heavier than
Yeah, I don't mind
DualShock.
it either. And apparently
I
the
mean,
console. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there. Go ahead.
yeah, it like that would feel more weighty and it'd feel like you actually have something more tangible than the PS4
You
controller,
know,
which
it's
is
funny.
like
I
very
just I
light.
just realized there's more to this article than I thought, and I was like talking about everything.
Yeah.
All right, so
Um,
apparently it's gonna look like an A. It's now I don't like how the system looks, but it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be better performance wise. So there's what I assume we are assuming it's gonna be the outsides. No, the inside. So it's gonna be like an A. Apparently, if it's a certain way, it's gonna be like a V. So for five, the number for
is
five.
Nightbot working?
I
I don't
think
think so.
so. I'm not sure.
I don't think Nightbot's working.
That's an F. Anyway, so it's gonna have like big ass vents to help airflow. Video control
Yeah,
is unconfirmed, and it's unlikely the DualShock 5 will have a touchscreen. Wait,
Okay.
wait, it's unlikely. The fuck?
It may.
It
That's
may.
something that
It's
I don't
unlikely,
like.
but like it was leaked.
I say it's unlikely. Do you know why it's probably gonna be
Battery
unlikely?
life. Battery life.
No. The screen cracks.
No. I
Because
don't.
I dropped my PS. I dropped my PS4
I don't think that's
controller
gonna be an issue. I think the
like
issue.
every day I drop
John,
it.
I think the main issue is gonna be the battery life on it.
Battery time. Yeah.
I think that's the main issue gonna be.
And they may like the PS5 may just be a a much better PS4 DualShock 4 controller
mhm.
with the battery life may be improved because it's more weighty, probably has more bigger battery. It's probably larger.
So apparently there's going to be a PS4 Shadow of Colossus remake, Starfield, and Elder Scrolls 6 on the new PS5. That
Yep.
is what has been confirmed so far, and we know for a fact that GTA 6
Death
is
Stranding and
we know for
Ghost of Tsushima.
and we also know for a fact GTA 6 is also going to be in the system when if and when it's released, which is hopefully going to be around that time. Now I wonder how
All right,
Rockstar's
let's
going to
talk
go
about
with
GTA 6.
yeah, we already talked about it, but we're going back to it. Oh no, we didn't.
No, we
We haven't talked about it. We
No, we didn't.
I'm dumb. GTA 6. So apparently it's gonna be
It's gonna be on the PS5 and
for
GTA
sure.
6 is
Now
gonna be
listen. Now this is my question. We don't know when it's gonna come out. And do you remember when way back when for PS3? Do you remember when that came out? I wonder how it's gonna be. I wonder if they're gonna release it for PS4 and then
Yeah.
make a PS5 remake, kind of like they did before with GTA
that-
5,
yeah.
or if they're just gonna wait until PS5 is out and then release it for PS4 and PS5, and then vice versa, the Xbox One, the Xbox Scarlet.
Well, is there any big event coming up besides E3 next year?
I don't know. That's your thing, dude.
I don't like. I think all the big events are done now, so I wouldn't be surprised if E3 next year. I think PlayStation's going back to E3 next year. I would say that.
I would say that too.
Because they have the PS5 to just drop on everyone and be like, "Here you go, investors, give me my money."
So it's also there was also a price thing for the PS5. Fuck, I saw it.
I would say $599.
4 to 6 for sure.
Yeah.
Probably more than 500-600 age, because it's a high end computer.
I would
Or,
I
pretty
would
much.
say $599 would be
Yeah, I would
be
say that
the-
too.
because.
But they also
I think that's
they also gotta be competitive. So if Xbox drops their shit, PS4 will be forced to do the same.
Right.
If they can still make margins of any sort. Of
Well,
course.
no, that because consoles never. They either break even or they lose money. Consoles are not profit makers at all.
I don't agree with that.
No, but it's fact. I mean,
Think
when
think think of
PS4
it think of
launched,
it think of it like pre-builds, right? Like pre-built computers. The companies make a lot of money because they're able to buy cheaper parts and make a computer and then up the price because it's already made. Consoles are kind of trying to do the same thing. Granted, this is why he said the margins are the how much they earn from each PlayStation is gonna be a lot less because the parts will be expensive. It's gonna have a Navi GPU for Christ's sake, which is slightly
right?
below a 2070. Um, and it's AMD. You know, there's a reason they do AMD and not Intel to
Because they have
help
a
with
deal
the.
with AMD.
Well, yeah. Plus, it's AMD's cheaper.
They have a deal with AMD.
Well, that too. But listen here, Chief.
That's why
You
they
also gotta remember,
have
since they have a
uh,
deal with AMD, they're not gonna they're not gonna pay as much as we probably would
full price. Yeah.
for
No, but
the parts.
historically, consoles are very like they don't get money.
Well,
They lose
anyway,
money, or
regardless
they
if they are,
even out.
regardless of the fact, the only reason they'll drop is if they have to compete with Xbox.
Oh yeah, I mean, if they have to compete with Xbox, they have to compete with Xbox.
I mean, they
so
obviously have to compete with Xbox, but I'm talking like pricing wise.
right,
competes
but it's
with Xbox.
see, that's a very strange area, and then that would be we're spiraling into a different subject with Xbox versus PlayStation and their bit different.
So regardless,
business models.
GTA 6 for PS5. So I wonder how they're gonna go by doing it. I wonder if they're gonna do like they did last year, or just push it all for systems. Also, I wonder how PC's gonna work. PC's probably most definitely gonna be later though, like RDR2, which is going to be out on PCs in October or November.
It is. Is it the?
I think it's November. I think it's next month.
no. I think
I don't know.
it is. Hang on. Mm, I'm trying to. I think it's good. Oh, the 5th, November 5th.
November 5th. So it's coming out in less than a month. I'm excited. I'm excited for
Yeah.
modders too, dropping you all that sweet ass gold. But no, honestly though, I don't know if it's gonna be like GTA 5 on PC, because
No,
you know GTA
not at
5
all.
on PC, that you can drop money and shit.
Because I say that because I guarantee you it's going to be the same as consoles where people play the game for the single player, and that's pretty much it.
Well, yeah, I guess I could see that.
Because
I don't like the multiplayer.
Historically,
I don't like the
historically,
multiplayer.
Red Dead has been like that.
Yeah, I don't like
Where-
multiplayer on RDR2. It's
Yeah.
super fucking boring.
Oh, it is. It's
It's
really
so long,
boring.
it's drawn
it doesn't
out.
make sense.
Yeah, I just.
If it, I guarantee you, if they just made it literally the storyline, like if they could have just made a co-op story like Red Dead Redemption 2.
I don't like that.
That would have been so
Now,
much better than
we're also
online.
drifting off topic here, buddy. We're talking about GTA 6, what the release date leak and everything is.
Oh, okay. Well, GTA 6, it's coming out at some point.
So it says GTA 6 release day news is today headlined by a leak that's good for PlayStation fans, blow to Xbox gamers. GTA 6 release day news begins today with an update that's good for PlayStation fans, but will come as a blow to Xbox. That's literally what I just read. Okay, guys.
It's gonna be a month, I believe.
I forget what it was.
Believe it's gonna be. It was rumored to be a month.
So the rumor
difference.
claimed that GTA 6 will be launching in 2020 and will be a time exclusive for PlayStation 5. If the news is the news, if true, the news would obviously make a market blow for Xbox gamers and give Sony an early advantage and start next generation wars. Let's see here. Post.
Nothing. It has nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't really say much. The same league also suggested that Sony has struck a deal with Rockstar Games to keep GTA 6 an exclusive to its next new generation consoles for an entire month.
Yeah.
The entire month thing I could see, but when I was reading it or watching the video, the guy was like in general, which I know wouldn't happen. Which I guess I could see that.
I would say
Sony's making all these deals, and it's kind of pissing me off.
okay. The question is, first of all, we already know PC is not going to get.
Yeah, PC's not gonna get the game immediately. We're gonna have to
Yeah.
wait a minute to get it on PC. But
And
that's fine because the game's gonna look better on PC anyway.
yeah.
Look at half
Second,
hours.
I would have to say that the way I don't think there'll be too much backlash on this one because it's a month. People are gonna fucking hate it,
Exactly.
but I don't think it's gonna be as bad as the like the Call of Duty stuff because
Mhm.
first of all, only Xbox gamers are gonna be bitching and screaming
Actually,
because PlayStation gamers
everyone's still bitching and screaming. What are you talking about?
well, but you know what I mean. Xbox gamers, they're going to be the ones bitching because they're really the only ones getting affected by it because PC ain't getting it either way
Yeah.
at that point, and
No, this is what I do like.
PlayStation's getting it a
This
month
is what
early.
I do like. Do you know when GTA 5 first came out for last generation consoles,
Hmm.
PS3 and Xbox 360? Us PC gamers had to wait forever for the
Right.
game.
It's going pretty quick.
With RDO2, wasn't RDO2 released like last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Like October of last year.
yeah, and it literally took them 1 year to get the PC
That's
port, which is
really
better.
good.
Now listen,
That they started development on the PC port at
now listen.
basically I would probably
This
say
is
midway through development.
now listen. This is what I think they need to do for GTA 6. Yeah, I get it. It's gonna be after, but I really would love it if they speed up the development time on the PC port, and just make it
Yeah.
sooner.
All right, hear me out.
Than 1 year, which would be
Hear me out.
Because I don't want to like see everyone play it
Hear
on
me out.
console and be all upset like, oh, I can't play it.
Hear me out.
I'm
The
like,
PC port is gonna come out the same time the PlayStation game comes out, the same time, but there's one caveat to it.
Hmm.
Epic Games exclusive. Bam!
All right, Jonathan. That was
Bam!
All right. Regardless, the leak is pretty incredible. Because it's the same thing that happened to the information.
This leak was saying it was
Same
gonna
thing,
be
also
New York or Miami.
Yeah,
I'm
so
guaranteeing
apparently
it's gonna
he-
be Miami
Yeah.
because from previous about a year ago.
Well, no, like, I remember the leak was it was
There were a couple leaks that were saying Miami, and there was a couple that were very credible.
Now listen. I think it's confirmed, not confirmed, but there was another link that it's gonna be the whole United States, which think how revolutionary that would be for GTA 6.
That would be huge. Like that would be like huge. But here's the but. But I don't know how it. You know what?
It's
This
possible.
is how it is.
It's possible. It's possible.
It depends
and do you know
when
why
we
I know it's possible?
GTA 6 comes out.
Do you mind know? Do I know it's possible?
What?
Because the crew did the same thing.
Okay. With that, the crew too. First of all, or the
One
crew.
did it. One did it. I
One
think
did it.
I think two did it too, but
Two
one
did-
also did
two
it.
did. Okay, with the crew. First of all, that's a very scaled down version of America.
Okay, well, I'm
But-
not saying it's gonna be everything. I'm saying it's gonna be the whole United States. I'm not saying it's gonna
Okay.
be. It's probably gonna be scaled down because Jesus
It'll-
Christ, that'll take forever to do all that.
Yeah. So it'll probably I can kind of agree with that where it's gonna be like certain like I guess you could say biomes are gonna be certain areas like
Biomes.
which I could see because they could like in GTA 6 this is a theory by the way, this is not confirmed, this wasn't a leak or anything, this is my theory. They could put San Andreas in it as an island in the like in the corner. They could do they could do Vice City. They could do everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, let's be honest, they have most of the major cities already covered.
Well, if it's not the whole United States, it's probably gonna be something Vice City related because that seems to be a fan favorite.
Oh yeah,
But apparently it's the leak is credible. I guess due to like a previous leak before.
and it was going to be called it. This was from the previous leak, not this one, but the game title apparently is the Americas, which may be just be a like
so
a
it says apparently the game's gonna support ray tracing and backwards. It's gonna be backwards compatible and compatible with
Okay.
AK visuals. It's alleged. I don't fucking know.
that's believable.
Actually, hold on. Yeah, that's the specs for PS5, and it says apparently the GTA 6 leaked claimed that DualShock controllers would be getting an update with a camera inside the. Oh, okay, never mind. This is just talking about the PS4,
Yeah,
PS5.
PS5.
JK.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably would still support those visuals though. I would assume.
Yeah.
Um,
It's gonna be
yeah. Say everything here is just talking about the new console.
okay.
And then it's
Which
just they talk about it maybe being set in Vice City. We really don't know where
yeah.
it's going to be set. There's no for sure thing, but I'm pretty sure a while back I saw something about the United States, and that seemed to be kind of a solid thing. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's
I'm
gonna
not. I'm
be
not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's not, but really don't know what the
now.
future will hold.
There was talk about it being like also set in South America, which if it was
It's
in
not.
Miami, that would be very believable.
If it's South America, Jonathan,
But
I doubt it's gonna be South America because
but
it's
I
because
no.
GTA has always
But
been
here, hang
like an
on,
America
hang on,
thing.
hang on.
Now maybe like a way
My
you to
guess
get
is
there.
my guess it would be like Yankton,
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm
North
thinking.
Yankton,
Exactly, that's
where
exactly what.
it's a story thing.
Yeah,
It's kind of like its own little thing,
and that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool having a
which
little having a little South American map and like to go. That'd be pretty cool.
I wouldn't mind
What
it.
would be cooler is if you could travel through each of them.
Like yeah, like I guess I mean they could because they've been doing a lot of like the drugs, like the smuggling and like the
Hmm.
a lot of that stuff in GTA 5 online. They could probably set it up where the single player and online maybe have something where you smuggle drugs in a plane and go across
You know,
like
honestly, I think that's gonna be like a story aspect of it. It's gonna be like you
into
start in
into like
like,
Cuba,
yeah, I think you could start like
probably like
I
Cuba.
think you could start like South America, and then like you're going to like smuggle drugs and or something like that. Or that could be how the game starts or something. Or
Yeah.
maybe you could break out of a prison, kind of like GTA 3. I don't
Right,
know.
or I mean
It's
we just
possible.
have to
We're
wait
just
to
throwing
see.
ideas. That'd be cool. That'd be cool if you could actually go back to the map and actually be a full function map, not like you North Yankton, like a full thing. But
Yeah.
we don't know. We'll see. The game's been in development forever.
Yeah.
So
Hey, it could even
um,
go into China. Speaking of
hey,
China,
I love this, Jonathan.
um,
You're amazing at this. Like moi, amazing.
speaking of China, China's been a very
So
naughty
you can
boy,
talk about this
and
because
Blizzard has been a
you know a
very
lot about
naughty
this. You
boy.
can talk about this because I talked a lot and I don't know as much about this as you do. Go ahead.
So, Blizzard and China.
Fuck
Blizzard
China.
and China have gotten married, and they're expecting kids. Their kid's name's gonna be Hong Kong,
I,
and
I think we also need to mention how big China actually is. For example,
so so
I,
China's a big boy. Um, it's basically like Russia, which Russia is big boy. As we all know
okay.
from world history and geography. Um, go to school, kids. Um, but so Blizzard banned a Hearthstone
Hearthstone.
player,
Hmm.
which if you never heard of Hearthstone, it's like a card game. I don't know, it's a lame shit.
It's an online card
Um,
game.
yeah. But it was in a post match interview with the Taiwan stream. So it was a Taiwan stream of Hearthstone. It was set in Taiwan, and his name is Blitzchung. Um, and he had
Wait, was that a joke
Blitz.
or was his name really Blitzchun?
Oh, it was really Blitzchung.
Okay, but it's funny because
Uh,
it sounds like Blizzard.
but he came onto the stream and he won the game.
Hmm.
And in a post-match interview, he was wearing ballistic goggles and a gas mask, often worn by the protesters of
Man, where do you see this? Are you reading off the article?
yeah, well,
I probably
kind
should
of.
click on the article
Right.
too. Wait, I need to click on
Um,
the article too.
it was often worn by protesters in Hong Kong. And he shouted in Mandarin, "Liberate Hong Kong, Revolution of Our Times," which is a popular slogan for the protesters. And well, let's just put it this way: as soon as he said that, Blizzard shut down the stream,
So this is what happened when they after they said
and
that
the casters
we're putting
were
her
hiding
down.
under their desk,
Yeah,
and everyone was laughing, of course. Um,
and guess who got fired?
but Oh yeah,
The
like
casters.
everyone. Oh, like everyone on the stream got fired. So both casters and this guy got banned, and was fined. Apparently, he was fined all of his winnings. Which because they couldn't take away his winnings, I guess, but they could fine him. Okay, that's weird. But long story short, he had to give his winnings back to Blizzard. They banned him for a year of Hearthstone, and later on he said, today what I've lost is 4 years of my time in Hearthstone, which is this is summarization. Um, and he said, but if Hong Kong loses, it would be a matter of a lifetime, which is basically talking about how Hong Kong is pro democracy and China is pro communism, and there's a bunch of riots and things going on. This is all real life, by the way. Um, so now everyone's pissed off at Blizzard
For
and
sucking China's dick.
for sucking China's dick, basically. Because little did everyone know, but Blizzard, 5% of Blizzard is owned by Tencent, and Tencent is like 100% of China's games. So that's fun with that. And so basically, China has 5% of Blizzard stock. So, and a big thing is Tencent actually, like if Tencent owns part of your company, then your games don't have to go through like review in order to like just go onto China's markets. So that's why like everyone wants to keep Tencent into their little bidding circle. But according to in the second quarter of Blizzard Activision, they earned $173 million from the Asian Pacific region. About 12% of it is $1.4 billion of the world revenue. So they have a decent, like they have 12% into China basically, because most of the Asian Pacific region is China. China probably has a large portion of that. But then there's been backlash on not just like the game side of it, but also with politics, and which we're not going to go into much. But let's just put it this way: it's basically everyone hates Blizzard. No one likes Blizzard right now. People are boycotting. People are calling for a boycott of Call of Duty Modern Warfare coming out.
Which has nothing to do with Blizzard, by the way.
It does.
It does?
Yep,
Why
because
is it?
Blizzard and Activision are like babies now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's called Activision Blizzard now.
Oh,
So,
I didn't know that.
So people are boycotting Call of Duty, and also guess what? This is a perfect time because guess what's coming up in a couple of days, I think, or weeks?
What?
BlizzCon.
Oh, fuck.
So, yeah.
Oh, damn.
That's
So,
gonna be real nice.
What I don't get is why the fuck the casters got fired. They had nothing to do
I
with
don't
it.
understand
They couldn't
that.
stop
I
anything.
didn't understand that. I have no idea why the casters were fired, which seems really fucking bizarre.
It seems unfair.
That the casters were fired because a player was doing something in a post-match interview that now it could be that the casters were laughing.
They were
I
laughing?
guarantee you they were like hysterical, like
Okay.
like so that's probably why.
Oh.
If I had anything, if I was Blizzard. But apparently at the Blizzard company, there was a bunch of like people that were actually in Blizzard and they were protesting, and not really like outside with signs, but more of like there were core values on like outside of Blizzard's office, and one of them was like for everyone of the world and like something else, but they were covered up by Blizzard. And hey Josh, I have a question.
What's that?
Do you like South Park?
Yeah, I was about to say, you want to talk about that too?
But do you like South Park though?
Yeah, sure.
Just say yes.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to China and
No.
watch South Park?
No, because you can't.
Too bad you can't. So last week, a South Park episode mocked Chinese censorship and American business that compromises their values for Chinese markets. And well, let's just put it this way: the episode mocking Chinese censorships got censored by China. So that's a little ironic.
And also, they were mocking Disney.
Oh, they were mocking Disney for.
Okay, for some reason, I can't click on the article because it wants me to sign in.
Oh, just hit no or whatever.
And there's no option that says no.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Don't go on New York Times, by the way. New York Times fucking sucks because it wants you to sign in every time, and I don't even have a account, but I.
Whatever. We know the sish of it. It's.
Yeah.
They have a fake apology. Can you read the fake apology?
Oh. I don't. Is it on?
If it's on New York Times, that's gonna be a no-brainer. All right, let me see if I can do it.
No, it's. Oh wait, hang on. Yes, I can read the fake apology.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, fuck you.
It's a tweet, by the way.
I know, but.
Let me see if I can find it here.
Oh.
Here we go. So it says, okay. So it says, apology to China from Trey Parker and Matt Stone. Like the NBA, we welcome the Chinese censors into our homes and into our hearts. We too love money, and more than freedom and democracy. I think that's it. There's something else,
Yeah.
but I think that was just an ad thing.
Fuck you, China.
And also, doesn't look like, just doesn't look doesn't. What the hell does XI mean? I don't. Okay, it doesn't look just like Winnie the Pooh at all. Tune into our 3 hours because that's everything. Okay, never mind.
Oh.
Long live the great Communist Party of China. May this autumn's sorghum harvest be bountiful. We good now, China?
Basically, they're like, "Hey, we love China. We hope you have a great country. And we hope that we're on good terms now. Are we good now, China?"
Yeah, it's
like I made an apology.
It's like when your parents tell you to say sorry.
Yeah. But also, somebody one person canceled their World of Warcraft subscription. And well, they wrote, I made this game with the team. And I'm supposed to Blizzard's fear of China and the silencing of Blitzchung. I am calling on Blizzard to stand up for what is right. That doesn't make sense, but that's okay.
Maybe it wasn't English.
Probably wasn't English and
It's fine.
got translated or something. But also the NBA got censored, so that was good.
Mm-hmm.
Because
how did that happen?
The general manager of the Houston Rockets tweeted you know how like one of the kind of like the ads for Hong Kong protesters.
Mm-hmm.
He tweeted that, or I think he tweeted it, and I don't think he said anything else, but he just tweeted that,
Mm-hmm.
and well, the NBA was like, whoa there, buddy. You can't say that because the Houston Rockets had a Chinese player on their team.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like huge in China, and like they're the only team that China actually cares about, and they're getting censored now. They're taking off the NBA's air.
So I don't get that. Do they
For China.
Do they get money from China?
No,
So then why the hell do they care?
because they lose money if they don't.
But so they get money from China. That's what you.
No. Well, they get money
not from-
people watching
Yeah,
China.
okay. I really hate the fact that money's coming over to like people's freedoms and rights.
Basically, and this is affecting the games industry a lot because if if this continues to happen, we already saw it with
Blizzard.
Rainbow Six Rainbow Six a year ago.
What happened to Rainbow Six a year ago?
Remember the censorship? And then
Oh
it was
yeah,
like,
China's censorship. Ubisoft's like, hey China, our players are like, no, so we're not
Yeah.
going to do that.
oh no. Well, no. What they did is they created a separate version for China.
I know, but then the players were like, no, and then they're
Well,
like,
no. Originally, it was
okay.
gonna be for everyone. I think.
I know. That's why they're like, no, and then Rainbow's
And then-
like, okay,
yeah.
Chief, you know what? We agree with you.
Yeah.
So, but that's why Ubisoft does, and then this is why I think really differentiates a really good gaming
mean-
company to Blizzard.
Well,
Ubisoft,
it's because Activision and Blizzard.
Ubisoft listens to their customers. Blizzard is just like,
Money?
no.
Did you say money?
Did you say loot boxes? No loot boxes. I didn't hear you. Say it. No,
What did you say?
What? Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Loot boxes? Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hey.
Well-
Do you see this cool new gun? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want it?
It's in a box now.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, I lost it in a loot box. You're gonna have to go find it.
You said no loot boxes, so we can't hear you over loot boxes. Anyway,
We can't hear you over the sound of all of the money.
all the money we're making.
China.
All right.
Oh, but also like mobile games, like Diablo Immortals is a mobile game, and it's basically targeting China's market.
Anyway,
more or less.
so
So that's good. Let's move on from that
What's that-
because
what's the
China is
next
sad
one?
and
What's-
makes
what's-
everyone depressed.
are these the next
we're gonna-
ones?
Yes.
Okay, let me paste them down here so it looks right.
Alright.
Okay, so
Alright,
GTA
let's
Online for
talk-
beginners without mods and on PC versus console. We are about out of
Alright.
time, so this is probably gonna be the last thing we do.
Or you know what?
But
Or
we'll
do you want
see.
to do Minecraft?
No, I want to do GTA Online. Let's do GTA
Okay.
Online. We already talked about GTA Online in this, so let's do more. So GTA
Okay.
Online for beginners without mods and with mods. So console and PC generally. So on PC, it's a lot easier to start GTA Online. I will be.
I'm clearing out the queues, by the way.
Okay, that's fine. If you want to get GTA Online, GTA 5 right now, first off, why haven't you gotten it already? Obviously, the game's been out for like what 6 years, but
Yeah, it's
whatever.
like $5 or
Anyway, if you want to
No.
get it now, and you are picking between a console or a PC, if you have that option, get it on PC. Reason being, modders, and that's what I want to do. I'm gonna be on like the cheating side. You could be on like the not cheating side.
Well, no, because we already discussed that before.
Oh, we did, didn't we? Oh, we
yeah.
did. Okay, yeah,
In
whatever.
a previous podcast,
Anyway,
last podcast,
check it
if
out.
you
It's
wanna-
it's gonna be uploaded to my YouTube channel here in like a few days. So make sure you guys check that out. The Nerd Dude on YouTube.
Yeah.
But no, okay. So with mods, it's super easy. You get some friends, some money drop you, you're fine. Without mods, it's a lot longer and grueling and extraneous, and it's so much to start off with.
Oh yeah.
But when you do everything, you just start making money easier.
I saw it.
But yeah, Jonathan's seen it.
I
It's
saw
super
it,
fucking
like,
hard. And then,
I mean, like, right at this point in time, there's literally no content for someone who doesn't have, like, it doesn't have X, Y, and Z in the game.
exactly.
And
Luckily,
then,
and then now people with money, it's like it's kind of like a double-edged sword. You get all this money, you get everything you want. Now what do? You can't grind for
play the
anything because you
Well-
already have everything you want. What do you do in the game? You play the game, but there's a lot of modes, which is cool. But this is the problem with
Exactly.
GTA. There's not dedicated to each and every mode. It's kind of just its own separate entity. For a game like, for example, Rainbow, it's all dedicated to FPS. GTA is dedicated to everything. You don't get a specific thing.
yeah.
So everything isn't ironed out, as you will. So the combat system isn't ironed out as cleanly
There's a lot
as you
more.
would say Rainbow. The racing
there's a lot
the
more
racing
options.
system exactly. The racing system isn't ironed out as you would say Forza, whatever the fuck. Forza. Or like any other racing game, like Crew or something. Because it's all one thing. Now, that could be a good or a bad thing, and you can't really expect Rockstar to be focused on everything like that in a sense, because it's a sandbox that has everything. However, they could probably
It
make the
literally
combat
has
system just a little
everything.
better.
You want to gamble? We got gamble.
Exactly,
You want
even
to race a
gambling.
car? We got you. You want to shoot some bad guys? We got you.
And
you wanna
that's why
gamble
GTA.
again? You can do that.
That's why GTA has been so popular.
Exactly.
And I think they should pay attention to those roots, and they should do those roots, and you could even own like a drug business, which is pretty cool too. Because
you
drugs are
wanna
cool, kids,
own
so
drugs?
dangerous.
You can do that. You
Um,
wanna sell drugs? You can do that.
But no,
Do you
so
wanna do drugs? You can't do that. Sorry.
yeah. Well, actually you can
No,
take
you
a hit from a
can't.
bong. You can take a hit from a bong.
Uh,
That's close
that's not.
enough.
No.
And then if you're a modder, you can probably like do the animation to snort coke or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, so mods are bad? Question mark. I don't know.
Well, no.
But for
I mean,
beginners, it's a lot easier to start.
if-
But
if
then you also
you-
run into the thing they don't know what to buy and they buy the wrong things. But it's modded money, so it doesn't really matter. You can get it back again.
Also, if you don't have fucking mods on PC, or you just don't play the PC version without mods at all, it fucking sucks.
Yeah, so on console or on
Because-
console it sucks too, because it's also on console.
Well, not as much.
Well, no, without mods, like, there's no mods on console, like
Right.
PS4
Well, I
and
mean,
Xbox One.
it sucks on console, but it doesn't suck as bad.
Yes, but you still have the problems of or like mod cheaters still on every platform
Right.
that do glitches
But
and stuff.
it's not as wide.
But yeah, it's like there's not right. DDoSing has been an issue on console for a while now.
Yeah.
For anything, for everything, for Rainbow and GTA, it's been a problem.
But not God of War, because that's a single player game, Josh.
Well, you know what I mean. Every multiplayer game, it's been a problem.
know.
Not as much for PC. I've seen, but I assume it's still a problem for PC.
Oh, probably, yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. That's not that big of a topic to go into. So do you think we're good to go to the next thing, to wrap it up?
All right, yeah, I think we can wrap it up with Minecraft.
So Java and Baraka
All right.
2. So Java and Baraka 2. Let me stop.
No,
Yeah.
let me set it up because I want to talk about
Okay,
this real quick.
I'll just do like a sentence real quick. Minecraft, Java, and Bedrock are two different platforms. Bedrock is pretty much anything else. Everything that has Minecraft, 9 times out of 10 has Bedrock, and then Java, it's our little PC platform that it started out as. Java, of course, is more notable for mods and everything else, although Bedrock can do that as well. Go ahead.
Okay, so we had someone on the Discord. Probably what is it? What
It
did
wasn't.
you say,
It
Mo?
was it was Discord, but they started watching through the stream.
On the stream, yeah.
Okay.
It was through the stream, but then I sent him over to Discord. But basically he had Minecraft Bedrock Edition, and he wanted to play with me and Josh on the Java Edition. And I was trying to explain to
We
him.
didn't have Java. He thought we had Bedrock.
He thought we had Bedrock, but I was trying to explain to him that he didn't have, like, it wasn't a like we couldn't play with each other. And I was like, and he spent $50, like $60 on the game.
Yeah. So
He
that
spent
so
$60.
So that's with all the
Okay, hang on.
add-ons.
He spent $60 on Minecraft Bedrock. I think it was like the deluxe or whatever edition.
Yeah, it's with all the add-ons with the skins and
But-
shit, which is bullshit, by the way.
And he spent $60 on a game that, first of all, doesn't have everything. Second of all, is not widely used on PC. And it was something that
So let me ask you, what do you get out of that extra $40? Just skins?
Okay.
Because that's literally a ripoff.
Yeah,
Like
it was
if you paid $60 and then it gives you on everything, all right, you know what? That's not that bad. But if you pay $60 and you only get like extra skins, that's a complete ripoff. You get the game for $20. Usually.
I think it was a couple. It was like 7.
I don't know.
8
We looked it up before, but I forgot.
Let's just put it this way. He paid what was it, $25 extra, something like that.
That was a lot more extra than it should have been.
Because the Java edition is so much cheaper, and you get mods. You can create your own skins.
You can get mods on Bedrock. You can get let me rephrase. You can do both those things on Bedrock. There's minor differences between Bedrock
It's
and Java.
not widely used, first of all.
Okay, so let's explain the pros and cons. Okay, the pros of Bedrock is obvious.
You can play with your
Performs
friends.
better if you play with your friends. Performs a lot better. It's cross-compatible. So say I can play my PC and my friend can play on his mobile device or Xbox One or anything else he has, which is really cool, by the way. Much better performance. The world renders a lot more smoothly. You can get a limited render distance if you want. If you're that crazy, it's really cool. Mods are easier to install. Granted,
Are
they're
they?
not better, but they're yes, they're easier to install.
Okay.
Um, and yeah, now the negatives. The UI is ugly as shit, but you gotta remember it's made for mobile, so that's not that big of a deal.
And
Um,
console.
well, yeah, that too. Um,
And like which so everything that you use, so like the mouse and keyboard, is everything's much slower with the inventory and things like that. Everything takes a little more time,
so also
a
you
little
can't
more
press.
effort.
So here's a few things. There's a lot of differences, by the way. Like there's like we can't even cover them all in the podcast in this
Yeah.
podcast. But the major ones, what I've seen, you can't press F to switch anything to your offhand, which is super annoying. Um,
hmm
and yeah, that's actually a bit another thing. And then there's some things with like items not that aren't in
Oh, it's not
Bedrock.
it. And Java Edition has is actually a more advanced version
No,
than the Bedrock Edition. The
no,
Bedrock Edition, yes, the
no.
Bedrock Edition doesn't have everything that your Java
Okay,
Edition
yeah,
does.
yeah. But I'm talking about the engine. So the Bedrock engine is better than the Java engine because the
Right.
Java engine is, well, you guessed it, using the Java engine.
The Java,
Bedrock is using some new code. I forgot what the fucking
I
is.
don't know what it is, but
It's like 811 or something.
it's let's just put it this way: the Bedrock Edition is more refined. The Java Edition is more experimental, but you get stuff earlier. Basically you get stuff earlier. So it's experimental. It can crash a little bit sometimes if you have mods installed, things like that. It's not refined as much as the Bedrock Edition is, but you get stuff sooner than the Bedrock.
I'm trying to find the engine it uses, but I can't seem to find it.
I think it is Java.
No, I know it's Java for Java edition, but I'm trying to think
No, I
what it
think it
uses.
is for the Bedrock.
It's not. It's not. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not.
Here, I'll look it up.
I'm trying to find it. I'm gonna get something to drink. I'm out of drink and my throat's drying up. I don't know, bro. Because the engine is newer, it is better. I can't find it.
Oh, hey, by the way, you can get Minecraft Windows 10 edition for $4.38 on, guess what? G2A.
What's G2A?
You know, the scamming place.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so Bedrock is better in a sense, but it depends what you want out of your thing. Really, you can't really say one's better than the other because it just depends what people want. Why is my mouse? Oh my god, my thing crashed. Why is my mouse doing weird shit? Why is my DPI on 800? Oh, it's super fucking annoying. Sorry, my thing was being fucking retarded. Anyway. But yeah. Oh shit, where's that? Something's went wrong. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Oh fuck, where's the thing? Alright, here we go. But yeah, so Bedrock, and Java, you can't really compare the two because they're two different entities for different kinds of people. Java is more popular on the PC, of course, because you do more stuff with it. But I like Bedrock as well, so because you can play with your friends easier, and it runs a lot smoother. It's because it's made for everything, essentially.
I like the Java edition.
I like Java Edition because
Because
you could do more stuff with it, like
I grew
with the
up
game
with the Java
files.
edition.
Exactly, that too.
Like,
And that's why
I
people
got
don't want to move
some
to
of that.
Bedrock. That's honestly why people don't want to move to Bedrock.
I got some of that sweet nostalgia,
So,
and
and to roll back to what you were saying with items, you're alright, but they have been fixing it. They've been making it so it's
the
more up to
Pocket
date.
edition is C++.
So I think that's for everything then. I don't know. But because Pocket Edition is Bedrock refers to Pocket
Yeah,
Edition.
Bedrock can't have mods.
It can. It depends what you
No,
want.
it has add-ons.
Okay, well it's whatever. You also can get mods for them.
No,
It's only on PC. You can't get anything else. It has to be PC.
well, yeah. But
But you can get mods for it. I guarantee you can.
Minecraft for the Java edition is $26.95,
Yeah.
and the Windows 10 edition is like $100.
Well, it's not much to talk about it here. It's just Java and Bedrock. There's two differences.
I think
Remember, you know what you're buying. No, make sure you read into it.
Yeah, please do some looking
Also,
up.
with
Just the public service
the skins you can use on Bedrock. But it's only on PC, I think. Maybe mobile. I don't know, but I know for PC, I know it's not for everything if you create your own. But the only reason you
Yeah.
buy them is so you can use Mortal Kombat things. And there's a weird thing.
For Bedrock, you cannot. I don't think you can create your own skins. I could be wrong
You're
about
dumb.
that, but I don't.
You're dumb. We played
Okay.
together, and I was always using my skin.
No, we imported ours.
Jonathan, do you not know how it works?
Right. Okay.
Okay, you go on a website and make your own skin through the website, and then you go through that.
Right, but
So because what it does, it reads a picture, and like there's a format of a picture it reads,
Yeah, I know.
and then it just puts it on the skin.
right.
So you can
So-
still, but it's only on PC. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Don't
Yeah,
quote me on that.
I'm pretty sure it's only. On
But it's annoying because every time you log into the game, you have to manually switch to your skin. It's slightly annoying, but it's not that big of a deal because you can do it mid game. It's pretty easy to do mid game. But Bedrock, there's a lot of other things that are different from Bedrock to Java. It's more than just depressing everything. Look it up on the internet. We can't sit here and explain everything in a hour-long podcast.
Long story short, do your own research.
Make sure you know what you're buying.
When you're buying any game for that matter.
Yeah, make sure,
especially if it has multiple editions, certain things like that.
Just look up on the internet, Java versus Bedrock Minecraft, and
Yeah.
see what you
I mean, go
like,
on
see what's
YouTube.
for you. But I'm telling you this right now: if you don't have a adequate computer, I'd get Bedrock.
No, it doesn't matter.
I mean, I know, but Java still can lag regardless.
I ran Java on a Mac,
That
like a 2008 Mac.
But we're talking for people that have like a $300 computer, Jonathan. We're not saying just do your research, know what you can run on your
Oh, yeah.
computer. If you have a really shitty computer, get Bedrock. Do your research, all right?
Yeah. Do your own research.
And with that said,
if you need any tech support help, go into the Discord and I'll be there to help you out.
Yeah, and I bought this in Broken Brother because it was supposed to show up my thing.
Yeah, your
Is
pod's
Nightbone even modded right now?
No.
Can you mod it for me?
Don't think so.
Here we
No,
go.
I can't
I got. He's a mod now. He should be working. That's weird. Anyway,
Do we have to mod Nightbot like every single time?
I guess so. I don't know.
Here, if I do,
I just modded it.
let me see if that works. No.
So yeah, just type something and then it should wait. I don't know if uptime's there. Uptime not there? What? Anyway, we're in the podcast now. We're done with the podcast.
Yep.
Without further ado, do your research. Check out my YouTube channel, The Nerd Dude, and make sure you follow me here on Twitch for more podcasts and stuff. I'll be uploading podcast 1 soon, and then
Check out the
podcast 2
Discord,
later.
The
Go
Nerd Dude.
Discord. It's not showing, but if you guys want
Here, I'll
to
create an
have
invite.
the Discord, yeah, just send it to put in the chat. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys
There's
follow
the Discord. Check out the Discord. Check out everything.
me. And got any plugs before we end the thing here?
Just JRG tech support. I got everything. If you need tech support, let me know.
It's in the Discord. Make sure
the
you
Discord.
follow me, subscribe, and see you guys later. Thanks for
Yeah.
participating. We're gonna be live here in a little bit. We're gonna
Actually, I
play
should
some,
probably put my
GTA.
credentials on the. I'm gonna do that real quick.
Okay. Do you want me to end it? Are you good? Can I end it?
Yeah, you can end
Okay.
it. All right.
So yeah,
Thank you
make
guys.
sure you guys. Oh yeah. See you guys. I'll be live in a minute. We're playing some GTA, and yeah, thank you guys for participating in this.
All
I
right.
don't know if we do monthly or not, but we're trying to get at least one out once a month.
Yep.
So, thank you guys for
Alrighty.
watching. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye bye.